and the God of compassion. We bring before you all in positions of authority throughout this land and in all other lands. The Lord, that you shall grant all of these, that in exercise of their authority, that they will have also exercise it with mercy and with compassion. We continue to ask that as we continue our Trrc sittings, that the Holy Spirit will be with us and be with the whole nation as we listen to things that have been happening here in the past. And we do ask that all who will come here to testify will do so with boldness and with honesty, and that you grant the commission the discerning spirit to be able to discern between truth and falsehood, and to also grant the populace the patience to be able to wait and see to it that the due process of the law takes its course. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Udiko. Council, are we ready with the witness to continue the testimony from yesterday? If so, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. May the witness be brought in place so we proceed from where we left off yesterday. Mandinka interpreters, are we ready? Thank you. Welcome back, Mr. Tamba.
Thank you, sir.
May I remind you that you're still on the oath?
Council kabe hakilo bulan le hanim bi yekaliyo menkebe o kali kilingo le koto.
Yes, sir.
And you still have an obligation to speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Adu nyimu wajiboleti ye tonya dam mafo kana femfo me manke tonyati.
Yes, sir.
Before we left off yesterday, we were talking about your sacking and reinstatement.
Yes, sir.
After the government found that there was some juju somewhere close to Mile 2.
Brimman sakunda nata ko yesafeole tombong me yalonko akatata Mile 2 la.
Yes, sir.
And that warranted some state investigations and the dismissal of 18 officers.
Meya sabu banko la mansakunda nata kisikisiro bulande anoma hanufo yedokula motang anin say fonyondi dokola wotembo menu benun kaso doko nyinkuna.
Call it paranoia or misplaced priorities, but that is what happened. A report was sent a 30-page report was sent to the president.
Mosafo no ko jito ya long wala ku menketa memu ku kebaloti bari ye kibaro kensung ya buntu nyokan me ya long ko atata kanyang kaitilera tansaba yole safe ya ki banko president way.
It was soon after that you were reinstated, correct?
What is wrong biro be botalalom inata ite murundi ila do kola.
Yes, sir.
You told us that for your sacking, you sent a one-sentence letter.
Ibe bayla lumem fana yenyi mfonyen ko ye letter o men dila amunta kuma kango borindi kilindro ne bije.
Sentence letter, sir.
Munda kuma kango borindi fula.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kuma kango borindi fula.
Do you have a copy of the letter of dismissal?
Podung hanimbi wo letter o be bulle ilawo bayri letter o me yaki yenang.
Yes, sir.
Could you provide it to the commission?
Fesa akaito nyimbondino commission bulosi la kanyameng.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, I have been provided with 2 letters. The first is dated 22nd March 2012, addressed to Mr. Malang Tamba, Sergeant, and it says as follows: dismissal. This is to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the executive decision to dismiss you from the service of the Gambia government with effect from March 22nd, 2012. Full stop. Could you pass it to the chair, please? What this letter says, Mr. Witness, is that you are dismissed from the service by the president.
Ni letter e mum for sedo wala nyindi ko president fangole te baydo ko la.
Yes, sir.
Do you know whether the president has power to dismiss you from the service?
Fe ni lon bang president ay sembo soto pour que te baydo ko la.
Yes, sir.
No, he does not.
Gansul ko hani president mo sembo soto pour que te baydo ko la.
He can appoint your boss, the Director General, and dismiss the Director General. He did not appoint you. He cannot dismiss you.
Atemete tombon do ko la katu nin kumuna e Director General tombon asa bayno. But atemete tombon wala na te bayno la.
This is where we don't know. This is where we don't understand well. We thought everybody within the government can be hired by the president and can be sacked by the president.
Betul manyine fahamu ntolu do ko lalu. Ndel ganyine mira nungotu moko. Mo mondi mbedo ko la man sakunda president sita no le do ko la wala asibai no le do ko la ntel ngawle mira nu.
If our country is based on laws,
Ninna banko be lori loi le kan.
The laws of the Gambia provide that the prison service, the people there are appointed by the Public Service Commission.
Woto wenyine itandiko banko la kaso duku bunda me yalon kabe mansakunda ko woto duku lalu men be woto doku bunda me ba fly Public Service Commission wolem doku bunda me be lori mansakunda doku lalla ko kunna woto wolle sembo soto pour ka bayro nin taroke.
That is why the Public Service Commission has stepped in to endorse your sacking.
Wala na Public Service Commission ye singo dunje pour ila ite bayo pour itelesio sembentu ya.
What Yaya Jammeh did was unlawful.
Yaya
He had no authority to appoint you. He has no authority to dismiss you.
Yaya Jammeh menke anilwa mantanyola. Ama sembo soto purkete bay, ama sembo soto fang purketa dokola sakwa se bay.
Mr. Chair, we ask to put that document in the record and should be labeled Exhibit 132A.
Request granted, Council.
Mr. Chair, we have this other letter, that is the letter of reinstatement, also from the Personnel Management Office. It is dated 3rd January 2013, and it says as follows: I am pleased to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind your dismissal from the service as conveyed in our letter of 22nd March 2012. Consequently, you are to revert back to your former position, Sergeant at the prisons, Gambia Prisons Department, with effect from 2nd January 2013. Signed by Pateba for Permanent Secretary. We provide a copy to the Commission. And again, Mr. Chair, this letter suggests that the PMO is reinstating this person on the basis of the rescission of the decision of the President to reinstate these people. I just want to flag the illegality in that process. The President does not have the power to dismiss anybody from the public service or to remove anybody or to appoint anybody to the public service except for those positions that are clearly stated in the constitutive documents. And that would be permanent secretaries and directors of certain institutions, not the rank and file of these organizations who are subject mainly to the management of the Personnel Management Office and the Public Service Commission. Just wanted to flag that, because this would be one of the issues for institutional reform. We do not want our presidents to sit in their offices and say, I don't like a Malang something at the prisons, dismiss him from the service. He is dismissed. That is unlawful.
Councillor, I believe the reference indicated here, Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind. That is executive decision. It's
Yes.
not just any decision.
Precisely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And with your permission, Mr. Chair, we put that in the record as 132B, Exhibit 132B.
No. Oh, sorry.
And may I proceed, Mr. Chair, with?
Yes, please. Yes, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Distracted a little bit.
So yesterday we had proceeded to talk about the tortures you were involved in. So you have told us about the torture of Fallou Cissé,
Yes, sir.
the circumstances.
tajire yalu la menu keta hanfo katabula Fallou Cissé la ye wolu lipa kulu menu kan aning dalilol men ya sabu.
When you tortured Fallou,
Biriye Fallou lipa foka pare.
Yes, sir.
did you record anywhere that Fallou was tortured, was beaten by you?
Foya safe
Did you
dulato
keep
le
a
dawo
record?
dawo ya safe le dulato banka itandiko. Fallou ntele ya abute nyini nyinkan fo o safe ro ketale ba.
I've never recorded that.
Nene ma safe.
Do you know whether anybody in the prisons, whether anybody who's been beaten in the prison officially, do you know whether that fact has been recorded anywhere?
Kwete bota nyin kalama le ko. Buterol men be nene kita kasola. Itela londoto. Fo wodun anene safe tale dulato bang kaito luto ko kari ya butele nyini nyin puruka aitande aketa nyamin. Fo bota kalama le ba.
That one is personal. Unless the individual disclose it to you, you may not know.
Wode mu amari la quality fonin akata menna o mari fango ya yitandi wodronde wala asabu aselonno.
As part of your processes in the prisons, do you keep a record of corporal punishment?
Ko alla do ko lu katama nyamin kasola. Fodum nin kuluro keta men keta o kuluri bati. Fo alikasa fela bekerina alikaito dada akamale ban kasola je.
That is in the type of if a prisoner is being charged or an officer is being charged.
O munyinete ni be pre kasola ko charge la wala ka tumi wala nin do ko lale mu ni ba atumi la wala ka charge wala kake.
Do you know that as part of the prison's regulations, Section 77(3) requires that corporal punishment shall be recorded whenever punishments are made. It says, I quote, 77(2) rather, it says, records shall be kept of corporal punishments inflicted.
Kasola lua ay nyimfo ala fanna tawro wala ni woro wala bunda fulanjang ko ningo kulur ke go kulur ba keta momondi na kasola kaso kono woto anyanta kala kutile anyanta men sa fela purusinin sa mo kamma ay tara kaito bala.
Are you aware of that?
Foi boto kalamane.
That is when a prisoner offends and he is being charged. I know of that one. But when it comes to the side of torture and other things, no idea. I have no idea on that.
Namen londe wolem nin kasola ko tinyaro ke wala tilimbali ke wala kukurungu ke ni bo kulula o kasafela ay menke ay safani ya kulu nyami bari nin anata tajire ya la karola kamolu tajire ya kasoko noje hani o bu kasafe.
Mr. Witness, it looks like there were two things that were ongoing at Mile 2 prison.
Sedo abeko woto kufula lebe tama kanyola Mile 2 kasokono.
Beatings that occurred as a result of a charge, a trial, and punishment.
Buterol menuketa. Nyin kama ko yemembute ay kuleke ya kitindi wala ya tumi wala ya itande alako yesilo bulale ni akulu wakang.
I do not mean a trial before a court, but an investigations and evidence gathering by the superior officers and a decision arrived at.
Mafo yemen kitindi na membota na mbanta kiti bundala. Bari kolu men ya lonko atamata ya amariye kuke ya kisikisi itatatara ko ay silo bulale akonyin kita kuti yemel lankenama hanfo inata purka tilimu tamandi akonyin to wonya wosike wonya.
For that part, the illegality stems from non-compliance with clear provisions of the law.
Wo anyine itandi ko woto silo manta wala tilimu manta meya lonko wole nyanta kela mennin kasola sarto lutata nyola munta yo silo bulale na keta wonya.
There is that one system.
Wo mu fanna kilimuti.
That's the formal one, you agree?
Wala amunta mendal takela.
And there is the second one,
Fulanjango
wherein a prisoner does something,
damen nin kasola nkoye kuke men soro membe soro ngokono.
the prison officer does not like it,
Prison officer wala mkaso do kula ayaje ko nyim malafi nyinna.
and he decides to immediately mete out some form of punishment on the person.
Ay nyingani ay nyin ta afayen ko woton benyi silo talale ngani kulu mfangola kangokang
Without regard as to existing laws.
aya nyaka si lualula men ya lonko wolebe laring pour kul men nyanta tamala kasola kuluro la karola.
That is the second system.
Wala sila fulanja wonyindi.
You agree?
Isonda.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Okay. What you did to Falu
Yemen ke falula.
Yes, sir.
is on the second system, correct?
Abe laring wo sila fulanja wala kang fonde bang.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Ha umuto nyalde.
And this second system is completely unlawful.
Nyin sila fulanja dung. Kule me ya lonko anilua manta nyola fereng.
That's true.
Umuto nyalde.
Do you recall the date on which you unlawfully punished Falu, or the date you tortured Falu?
Foy hakilo si bulala bang lunjuma aketa lungo meng lumeng ye falu bute wonya kuluro la karola.
It falls on a Saturday, but the real date, I don't know.
Abenda sibito la fede bari aketa karo lungo menna nyina tawolale.
Do you recall the year?
Foy hakilo bulata le sanjuma lem
2016.
2016.
aketa 2016.
But also,
Bari-
apart from Falu, you were involved in other tortures, correct?
Bari falu fongola kuokola. Inata buteru dol kele je men keta tajire yadi.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Could you give us the first one you were involved in?
Follow fonyeng ite bulota tamenkono.
Sorry, Bakonde, once.
Wolem soriba kondeti killing.
Could you tell us what happened?
Afanya muna keta wala kuo keta nyadile.
As I narrated yesterday, Shoriba Konde had a problem with the operations officer.
Nga funu nyamen kunu soriba konde aning na dokulale kole akosoto memmarata kulu tamando like afome operations officer.
The operation officer went on his normal sales check-ins.
Operation officer tata ala jube role la ka murumuru menke kata sel bungulu jube.
You narrated this story yesterday, so just reduce the detail and tell us exactly what happened as at the point of torture. I just want this to refresh the minds of the commissioners.
Kunung aketa nyamin ya satale. Barbitu tajiriya nyim fango kungo keta nyamin lafta yole sata ya sutu yandi katu kunu moli ya mwele kunyin tamata nyamin.
When I invited Shoriba Konde,
Biringa soriba konde kumandi praine dangu.
and I asked him of what exactly happens that causes problems between him and the operations,
Ngani ninka dalilo la mune yekole yako sabu atening operation la bunda tema.
Said he will not tell me anything unless if I go back to the operations.
Akati te fem fulante funinte murutandata operations kang.
I tried to find out more.
Ngakata puru ka kisi puru ko movement je fonsalo.
He said, I will not tell you anything. Go back to your boss.
Ay nyina fonyo konte fem fule muru ila ke bakang.
And I told him I cannot go back to my boss. You are the one under me.
Anyum fay konte nte muru no la na ke bakande ite fanam bentele koto.
And this is the time when he told me, man hamna lumay def.
Tumolong ay njabi surwa kanto ako ateya ke ko lonne.
And I asked, what are you going to do?
Nganyinin ka silandu be munakela.
He said, no, I know what I'm going to do. What I did to Ali, Cisse, your operations, and Jesus as Abaji, lol defandaw lumay def legi moy rey.
Ako aya jabi nyina ko ha hanimbi muru ila ke bakang. Ngamenke Ali Cisse la aning Jesus wo mu demandi ngoleti mbemenke leti la wole be warala.
I told him then, it seems as if you are boasting of sending officers home.
Amonta sila woto nganyina fayen ko etebe kibirika nyina la ko nyaton kolu eteka wolle bay pour ke tinya ye saisu.
Council, at that moment I took everything personal.
Council wotembo de ngako beta mfango bulole kono.
Because this person was directly threatening me at that moment.
Kato nyimmo bente fango kumole silandi kang wotembo.
But hadn't been I knows the legalities behind all these things, I would have correct myself before doing anything.
Bari natara ngani lual ni sartolu belon kabe lari nyamenteng tombi mba katalale ngamfamuta.
Yes.
Do you believe that as a prison officer you had an obligation to yourself and to your service to know the law that governed the place where you worked?
Fo fango nyi mirale ko kaso bundala dokuo nyimu wajibo leti pour ite fana ya kata loi lumenu belari nje anin sarto lumenu kaje tamandi pour ite fana sa kata yewlu long ye fahamu wayribe o bundale la dokuo la.
That's correct.
Do you also realize that ignorance of the law is not an excuse?
Fenyi mfana njele ko ka foko malwa long o manke dalilati pour ka luati nyake.
That's very correct.
But even on the moral level, do you know that you don't have the right to just lay a person down and beat the person simply because you have power over that person?
Ani hadamaya dalilolu ning asilolu la karola. Foi manyim fana long ka halma dingu muta ka landi ka tajire ya nya wonya ko ite ya ke nyamin wallahi laftala nyamin o fana mu kuleti men ya long ko anin sartolu manta foi olon ba.
Very correct, sir.
Ati bo muto nyalde.
How do you feel now about the beating, the torture that you have met out on Soriba Konde?
Sayin ya ta nyadile yetajire ya wala butero menke Soriba Kondela silang ete fonga karola yota nyadile sayin be nyinte mbo mendote.
I definitely regret all what I did to Soriba.
Woto nimisata mbedamen puru ngakuwa mbeke Soriba la.
Soriba may be watching.
Asikeno Soriba be njube kanga abamu kang.
What do you have to say to him?
Ibe mune soto woto ibe mune fola Soriba ye.
What I have to say to Soriba is, let Soriba find it somewhere else in his heart and forgive me of all what I did to him.
Mbenyin folako Soriba se nyinin ajisokono ayajube ayam fanye ngakulu men bekala pro asi hinan ayam fa.
Thank you. And this is what the TRRC is all about. People come, speak the truth, accept their mistakes, apologize for them, and we seek to reconcile them. That is, and for that I really thank you.
TRRC dalilo moleti ntelbe toñale ñinin kan pour nimmel nata jang ifango sonta yela filoje yenela nimisada yitandi yebolo sayroke hanu fo ni obutala nsina kata pour ka mulu sayndi ñokan badi ya juloli e coki kangoli e tembe ko le nata ñola wala mo TRRC daliloti.
Soriba was not the last person.
Soriba man ke mola bangoti.
Yes, that's true.
Umuto nyati.
Did you torture anybody else?
Foy modo fanam bute la bang.
Laminja.
Laminja.
Could you tell us about it?
Yo fanam fo nyembanga kete nyami.
It was the same day with Shoriba Konde.
Alun kilingo nin Soriba la kol keta lumme wolun Laminja fanan ta keta.
They both have the same problems with the operations commander.
Itel be kole akole soto inin operations la commander.
When I invited Laminja for questioning,
Bringa Laminja commande pour kana nyininka.
at that moment, what Shoriba Konde told me
Wotembo Soriba Konde njabi melna.
was inside my heart.
Obenju sokono.
But when Laminja came,
Bari brin Laminja nata.
he did not pose any threat to me.
Ataman silandi de.
He did not insult me.
Aman neng.
He did not shout to me.
Aman wurin kang.
He only told me, Uncle Lee mom kay def amna hananga balan.
Onkol nyimu kuleti meya lonko. Aketale drong asotota. Woto foye yam fanye.
But at that moment, I was not seeing anything.
Bari wotembo kamfa ya kende nyabe dibiring.
You were consumed with anger.
Definitely.
Sulkaya munta kamfa le dunte to wotumo sedo fanko ha.
I went on punishing him 20 lashes.
Ndata ngafana mbute busada nyamuang.
Do you agree that that punishment was not in accordance with the prison's law?
Foy sonda ko wo butero anin kasola lualu mantanyola.
Even not the law, humanity at large is not correct.
Hani lua dam mantende bari hadama ya fangoto amanyang kela.
You are now telling us that this should not have happened.
Amonte kanyina fanyon ko sa nyi manyang kela nung.
That's true.
At what stage did you change your mind about the correctness of what you have done?
Wati jumale dunata soto ite ila miraro falin damin puru menketa ala tilimbali ya belari nyadi le anin inyanta tilimu noma satala damin ye isondo mo falin wati jumale.
The punishment of Laminja and Soriba happens on a Thursday, on a Friday, sorry.
Laminja ni Soriba wolongeli palumen aketa jumalungole.
The following Monday I came, I was going around shells.
Tenengo membulata onoma nata somanda mbe selo lukumpa bokan kamurumurung.
Laminja calls me. He said, Uncle Tamba. That's the name he normally calls me, Uncle Tamba.
Laminja yen kumande akafo nye mbarin Tamba akan kumandi wotolela. Wotungo somanda kwenye mbarin Tamba.
He said, I want to see you.
Kwenye lafte jela.
I turned, I went to his cell.
Muruta ntata la selo to.
Then he was inside the cell locked up.
Wotumo abe selo kuna abe surrounding.
I was communicating with him through a window.
Nabe diamu kampalantero lela.
He said, Hana be legi doma balal.
Kwenye fo hanimbi ite yam falanye bang.
Instantly at that moment,
Unoto.
I don't want to show my emotions because I felt very bad.
Utembo nteng kalango itandi nola malafa itandi la bari aketanya niku ya bati.
I called an officer, I said, open Laminja.
Nga officer do kumande nkae Laminja la bundaile.
I said, give him rest, I'm going.
Nkae adahandi afonyondi ntekatale.
That's how I left.
Mbota je onyale.
Because if I stand at that moment and I want to communicate more with Laminja,
Katu nilo taje wotembo nkombe kontinela diamola nil Laminja.
at that moment people will see my weakness.
Wotembo molu benna bambambali ajelale.
Because definitely I did wrong to Laminja and still he's not angry with me.
Katu tonya nga jele ko nga tilimbali yake Laminja la bari obeya ataman kamfano nte kama.
But definitely I felt very bad on that day.
Tonya wolung aketanyi niku ya bati.
Do you now regret
Saying
what you have done to Laminja?
Akete nimisotile bang yemenke Laminja la.
I definitely regret.
Tonya nimisata kuala le saying.
Laminja may be watching. What do you have to say to him?
Laminja asikeno abe jube rola be langoy kang. Ebe muna folay.
I would like to appeal to Laminja to find it in his heart. I know it will be very much difficult. When I have did all these things to him, still he was not angry. He was following me, begging me. But at that time, I was not seeing anything. I know it will be very much difficult for him to forgive. But let him find somewhere at his heart to forgive me. and I would like to urge the commission itself, if it is within their mandate for them to escort me to the prisons, let me shake hands with them, then I will be at ease.
Mbenye itan la min jala aya juso kono jube ay dula jube ay yam fanye ngakuluro nin tilimbali yalu menu kala kulle menu mambetea adun mune ya sabu ngawo beke la min jala bari wo nyawnyanding aman kam fan kamma amala kam fa itandi fabula tan noma akandani wo mukuleti me yalon ko adun tante fango fananna bari wo be kola mba danila ay yam fanye adun ning ayatra TRRC fananna kol kono nyi sikunje isindanda foka sola ngata ngambulo di nyilila ngebolo say famma jiokang.
What would you say to your colleagues in the Gambia Prison Service who may be tempted to beat up on prisoners, who may be tempted to torture prisoners? What would you say to them?
Ido ku nyolu meni alonko prison kasola do ku lalle muiti Gambia banko mumewkang ibe mune foleye prunin kama menu ya amira wala ya ngani yo soto pour ka kasola nkolu mutake tajire ya wala ke bute ibe mune foleye bi it nyin kolu lanya kama ete fawla jero ni la mirarot.
I would like to advise any member of the Gambia Prison Services
mbella fela kanyiya marodi Gambia kaso do ku lalla official bela
for them to take their time in whatever they are going to do.
Pour isila watota ibe kuo kundin kela isake hakili makoti.
Let them not take things personal.
Ikana kuoluta ifangulu la miraro kama.
Let their emotions not win them in anything that they are going to do.
Andu isondomolu fanalu kane iforce ye kuke mem yalonko amanke sartoti.
Whatever they are going to do, let them try to have consultations with the act.
Ibe kuo kundin kela janni ba kela isi fere ke sartol ni loi jube ay mune fo kwoto.
Because if not,
katu ni wonte
these situations today
tembeda mento bi
supposed to be an education to every prison officer.
Nyanta kala karango leti kasola do kulalu beye ye londo sotoje.
Whoever is not educated in this,
Mo womondi man karang nyinna,
then that person will never be educated.
oto nenete karanna.
So I warn each and every prison officer
Oto kasola do kula fewo feng mbebe dandalala.
to be very much careful with the prisoners and the officers they themselves.
Isi hakilo to kasola nkolu to menu be kaso kono e menu sorong aning ido ku nyolu fangol to.
Prison officers and prisoners,
Kasola do kulalu aning kaso kono nkolu ye menu sorong.
we are a family.
Mbe mu badin kilingoleti.
Sometimes good things happens in between us.
Modolu kukendolu kakentema.
But if things goes out of hand sometimes,
Bar tumodolu ning kolu ye bulufaro ke.
let us know how to handle those things. Let us not use our emotions.
Nsa jube nga hakilo tambindi nyanta okolu noma sata la nyamen wala fisiata dina nga bulang mfangulu la hakilo noma.
Let no prison officer allowed to come here and sit again like how I sit.
Purunyin kama kasola do kula do kana soto men sina ayesi jang kontebe si nyamento jang mbetembeda mento weke amarila.
Thank you, Mr. Witness.
Inumbara sedo.
You are not the only one involved in the torture of Laminja and Soriba Konde. Could you tell us who else is involved?
I was there with Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Alaji Makalo.
Alaji Makalo.
It's a private.
Private leti.
But they were working under my instructions.
I told
them, hold these people. And I was beating them.
In a sense, they complied with your unlawful orders.
Yes, because I was the senior.
Do you realize that compliance with unlawful orders is not an excuse? Defense?
purka kutamandi ikafunyola kango kang wala do kunyola kango kang menni loi mantanyola wo fanamu luati nyalti.
That's very true.
Muto nyalti.
Thank you very much.
Inumbara.
Have you watched the TRRC hearings on this subject, on this theme, the Gambia Prison Service? Did you watch other witnesses testify?
Odung sede kotangolu menu nata janite bina Gambia la kasola do kulal menu ye nati jang. Foyo la sede yaro lu jibele bang.
Yes, I watched some of them.
Nga do lu talu jibele.
Did you see the testimony of Samba Doroba?
Foyo Samba Doroba la sede yaro jele bang.
Yes, I saw the testify of Sambadoro.
Nga Samba Doro la diamo jele.
Could you tell us a bit about this person, Samba Doroba?
Foyo si fendim fonye no la nyimari la koto ka fanyi me Samba Doroba.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Sambadoro is a convict prisoner.
Samba Doroba le amole me men kitindi ya sorong.
And he is at the maximum security wing.
Andung abe kasola dinkira mento jelom kanta bunda kolangoti kafadame maximum security wing.
He served almost to 16 years in the prisons.
Amera membita la fasanji tang ani woro ayokele kasola saing.
And Sambadoro is a person who is been known by officers and prisoners to be somebody very truthful.
Adung kabrin kasola do kulalu. Fo kaso konon kolu. Be nying lonne ko Samba Doroba mu moleti me yalon ko mo tonya mo ba akatonya drone no masata.
Even officers they themselves they have problems sometimes.
Hani officer fongol tumodo le kakole akolo soto.
Sambadoro will call you people and cancel you.
Samba Doroba sali kumandi atelo officer fongol kaya maro dialla.
Prisoners the same thing.
Kaso konon kolu fanalo o nyoko ko kilingolo masi kumandi aye yamari.
I am an instructor at the school.
Demo karandir lalti kaso lankol la karambungoto.
After training my recruits,
Ningana molu karandi from botaji.
when they graduate,
Ni tata hanfo ye bandi karangola e makama take.
if they are inside working,
Ni be konoto be do kola.
they will not know the cells,
Ibuka selo long.
they may not know the keys,
Ite chabolu fana lonna.
especially at the maximum security wing.
Sako mamunta kanta bunda kolengola karola maximum security bunda nyi.
Sambadoro is the prisoner
Samba Doro bale mu kaso lankoti.
who will always be side to side with those recruits,
Atele moti menni wo dokula kutolu katara nyobala.
and he will be telling them, this is the key to this cell.
Atele ka chabo lu bondi ye nyoto nyimbunkari la chabo munyineti.
He will be telling them, Mr. X goes on rest at this time to this time.
Kafwe fananko kari fulana ala dahawato mukabonyin wati kari katanyin wati kari.
So he is very helpful at that place.
An woto mole mwati menna makoiro sembo wata bake kaso konoje.
I don't know him of telling lies.
Malon ko nene malon ning faniala.
He is a prisoner, I will not lie against him.
Kaso konon kole mu ya soron nte fania fulala koto.
That is his attitude. He is very righteous.
Bari mole mu amen adanya moleti mo tilindi mba.
Thank you, sir.
Numbara.
Thank you very much.
Inumbara.
We understand he is the chief mess boy at the prisons.
Nyim faham ko atelefona mu chief mess boy ti kasola je.
Yes, sir.
And would that put him in a position where he would know a lot about the things that are happening in the prisons?
Fodung wo salondi palaso to dame yalon ko. Asi kuja malong menu betama kan kasokono wo tembo kasokono je.
That one, even not Sambadoro alone, prisoners may know more things than even officers know.
Ana manke Sambadoro ba fango damandi. Kasokono nkolu menu metaje. Ase keno wulu fangolu si kululong men si tambi kaso do kula lu fangoluti.
We have received evidence from Samba Doroba and from other victim witnesses claiming that there has been more tortures in the prison than you have just mentioned.
Ngani sede aro soto Samba Doroba bulu. Anin sede kotengolu meni ya lonko mantoro lu boite kang. Ko tajire ya jamale kita kasokono je men siata itela foro ti jang ite buterol men fo ngo sede aro fanan soto jan.
That could be true. These are the tortures that I witnessed and I saw and I did it.
Ha umuto wasike to nyati bari ntenga mennu sata ten wolle mu tajire yalti mbota mennu kala manga mennu je sako ntefa buloye mennu ke.
In fact, from the evidence received thus far,
Nga sede yaro men soto kanabula saina.
the Commission's been informed that there was a team of torturers at the prison.
Commission nyin kibaro soto ko. Ka fo fanga soto ntale men yalon ko be kasola je wala do ko mu bute rodronete.
Imafoko wala do ko mu dubu.
Wala mu buter lalti, wala mu buter lalti.
Aha, wala mu buter lalti. Thank you very much. Do you know a person called Ijame or Ibrahim Jame?
Fo mo lo ne ka fo me Ijame wala Ibrahim Jamme.
Yes, I know him.
Ngalon.
Do you know him by any other name?
Fo to do bala le ka kumandi men na bang.
Commissioner Jammeh.
Commissioner Jamme.
Have you ever heard the name Chief Torturer?
Fo nene nyimwele ka fo men na ko chief torturer.
At the TRRC.
Ngamo TRC janne.
Do you realize that all the victims of torture who appeared here from Mile 2 prisons called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer?
Fo nyin lon ko menu be nata CDR la jang men ya lon ko ku ketela wolu be ye nyine fo Ibrahima Jamme mako e ka commandi chief torturer lela.
That's what I heard on their statements.
Ngole moy kuma kangol to.
Do you also realize that the person you believe is the most trustworthy prisoner in Mile 2, Samba Doro, also called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer?
Fo nyum fana lon ko yemel na kumo fo jang ko mo tilindim ba Samba Doro ba ate fon fana na kumo kono ay Ibrahima Jamme la kumo fo nyamen ko e ka commandi chief torturer lela.
Yes, I heard him saying that. At the TRRC.
Ngamwela abo fo la TRC jang.
And even your fellow officers, some who testified here, called Ibrahim Jame as chief torturer.
Hani ikafunyo doku lalu men keta kasola kono doku lalu ti menu diamu tajon dolu fonglu fanali e saita ko makilimu le kang ko Ibrahima Jamme e ka fayne chief torturer.
That of the officers, I don't hear that.
Officer la Carola Mamoy.
We had Jumbo Jallo testified here yesterday.
Nga moy Jumbo Jallo ay CDR ki jang kunum.
And he called Ijame as chief torturer.
And I Ijame commandi tola ko chief torturer.
Jumbo's testimony met me outside.
Jumbo la CDR ay entara bantale.
I know you were outside,
yes,
but
sir.
I'm telling you that he called Ijame chief torturer.
Nga lon ko utumo ebe banta. Bari ay Ijame commandi wolela ko e ka fayne chief torturer.
Okay, I heard it.
So here you have a situation where inmates who are victims of torture,
Yes.
inmates who are not victims of torture, as well as officers of the prison calling Ijame chief torturer.
Sila woto kuwa felenti membe keri njang kabring ye menu soron kaso konon kolu menu bije aning meni ya lonko imudoku laleti kaso fango kono je nyilbe kafuringu nyoma ibela kuma kangolu mem fintita ye nyine itandi ko Ijame ika fayne chief torturer.
Yes. Yes, but in the prisons, nobody calls him chief torturer.
Bari bitun kaso kono je ibuka kumandi otola.
Well, in the prisons, nobody calls the thieves thief.
Well, kaso kono mbubuka sun kumandi atola ko sungole muiti.
And a lot of them were convicted as thieves.
Adun jama be kono luwa ye soron sunyaro le kang.
That's true.
Umto nyati.
So, have you ever participated in a torture with Ijame?
Fodum etening Ijame al nene kafuta nyomale ka modolu tajireya.
That have never happened.
Nene manke.
But do you realize that at the prisons, they said that there was a torture team comprising of Ijame, yourself, and some other person, Mohamed Jabi, that the three of you were torturers at the prisons.
Fo nyim fanan kala mutale ko nyim fotale ko molle sotota menu be kaso kono je doku lalu ite fango I jamme anin mo sabanjango jabi ko atelle moluti menu ka tajire yake molu la kaso kono o fotale fo bota kala male.
I will not say it's a lie because I have once tortured Laminja, Soriba, and Fallu. So I will not say it's a lie. But if they say it's a team, that's false.
Nta so la de ka fo nte fana e tajire yake ko tajire molu tije ka tu nte fangone ne tajire yake le ngala min ja anim Fallu nin Soriba ko nde butele bari ni lota e ko kafu lori ngole bije men kawke woto mbafala ko manke kuma soto renti.
Did you work with Jabi?
Inene ni Jabi do ko kele bang
For almost 4 months.
Atata fo karnani.
And at the time you carried out the tortures, you were working with him, correct?
Wato me yo bute rolu ke amunta otembo ina be do ko lale.
Yes, sir. Then he was my twice.
Woto mo atele simbente kan.
So you and Jabi were part of a team?
Woto iteni Jabi albe kafule kono nu albe dendi nenu.
At the office, as my twice.
Office to je waire atele simbente kan.
And he participated in your tortures?
Ando adama beta o bute rolu tole.
I ordered him.
Ndele nga kango diala ngabulala.
So essentially you and your team comprising Jabi participated in torture?
E woto iteni la kafo molu ite an katabula Jabi la aliye tajire yakele.
The word team is what I want to cancel. I have no team in the prisons.
For
I can
team,
order any of my subordinates do this and they will do it.
Kafo lafta ole bondila je. Katu kaso kono je kafu tembulu je bari menu be do ko lante koto. Nsi ibulano ko kundina le kakangodi la andu ibakela le.
But you cannot run away from the fact that those who worked under you were part of your team.
Bari te borno la nyinto nyama ko menu do ko kete koto. Wol fanal beti la kafo ni telle do ko nyinta mandi nyola.
Yes.
And they participated in your tortures?
Andu fanalu bulo ma betale o tajire yato.
Yes, through my instructions.
Andu ntelenge bulala.
Your team, are they also under Ijame?
Dum fanalu be Ijame kotole numbang.
Under Ijame, like what? I want to understand.
Did you have, was there any periods in which you reported directly to Ijame?
Fodum wati sotondale wato men ite fanan tarta Ijame koto e kakango tabulu tumo men.
Yes, when I was at the training school.
Otumo mbe karamu nyinto do kola.
I was his second in command.
Ndele simbate kannu otumo.
And also when you were chief officer,
yes.
What position was Ijame?
Wato men fana be chief officer yala. Ijame be palace jumal tonu.
He was the operations.
Atele be operations nu.
And as chief officer, who do you report to?
Wetu otumo be chief officer yala. Eteka ikangota jumale bul.
Operations.
Operations.
And that would be Ijame.
And obekela Ijame leti.
Yes, that's true.
So when you carried out those tortures, you were reporting directly to Ijame.
Woto wato me yo bute role ke ika idanku Ijame la nungo tumo.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And all your conduct was to be approved or disapproved by Ijame, correct?
And wotumo ika kolumen be tamandi. Ijame lo moti mensi songala wala mensi balano wala. Fonte bang.
When I was doing these things, Ijame was not aware because I did not even inform him.
We will come to that.
Mina jele bari awe sedo ko atebe ko kela tumo men na Ijame tije nunga mafaye. Bari council ka mbina murula okane.
The question I ask is, when you were doing that, you were reporting directly to Ijame, and it was his prerogative to approve or disapprove your conduct, correct?
Ibe ko kela tumo men na tumo Ijame le muila nyato nkati. Atelo moti mensi kango dino ila nyinke wala ay balang ay afa kana nyinke. Wato ngamere ibatele la kanko to ndo kola.
Yes, sir, that's true.
Umuto nyalde.
So essentially, let me rephrase this. When you tortured these two individuals, Soriba and Ja, they had a problem with who?
Wato men ye Soriba konde anila men jabute ininjumale kola ya kosoto.
The operations commissioner.
Operations commissioner iniole kola ya soto.
And who is that?
Wala mjumati.
Ibrahim Ajame.
Ibrahim Ajame.
So you came and found a problem between Ibrahim Jame and these two individuals, Ja and Konde, correct?
Sa imbrite nata yatra kole akobe ni mofulo aning ijamme tema wolem Soriba Konde aning Lamin Ja fonte bang.
Yes, sir. That's true.
So Ijame being your boss, he had a problem with these people, he went away and you arrived.
Abitu ijamme kita ila nyaton koti atele ni nyimoli e kole asoto bari birati tata ite futata nanje fonte.
Yes, that's true.
And would you accept that you are part of Ijame's team, correct?
Oto foite sonna nyina ko oto etebe ijamme la mo ka fo mo le kono alo ku nyol.
I'm his subordinate.
Ala dinni wala mundete.
And therefore a member of his team, correct?
Oto hanim bi bala ka fo kono do ko wala karola.
When it comes to the work.
Nanata do ko wala karola.
That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Mbe wala fo kan fonte.
You are part of his team, you accept.
Ibala o ka fo la kono fonte.
In the prison's work.
Kasola do ko wala karola.
That's what we're talking about.
Mbe wala fo kan.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Good.
Good.
So you being a member of Ijame's team, you approached those individuals, those prisoners who had a problem with him, correct?
Yes, sir.
Odum wayri tebe ijamme la o do ko ka fo mo le kono. Ata ninyi mo flo men e kole ya soto. Sa imbirite nata dorong ete tata findita o molu kan.
You took over the problem, correct?
Ite kole ya ko nyinta e faye. Fonde ba.
That's true.
Muto nyalde.
And you thought it was your prerogative to deal with the matter, correct?
Andu yenyi muta woto saing ite nyimuitele la lotan county pour ka kubondi o kuoto. Fonde.
That's true.
Ha, to nyala.
And you tortured them.
Ye muta ye tajire ya.
Which I regretted much.
Me ya lonko nimisata kuola bi.
And you did it because these people had a problem with your boss, Ijame.
Ya kenyel kanko kato nyimmo fululu ni ila boss le kole akoso to Ijame.
Because I was threatened by Soriba.
Kato Soriba yansilandile.
Arising from a problem that Ijame had with those prisoners.
Ando be wulita kole akole to nyimmo fululu ning ila boss ye kole amenso to Ijame.
That's correct.
Muto nyalde.
In view of all that fact, does it surprise you if people say that you and Ijame were a team of torturers?
Woto fonyimbe kele tere makuleti kolu ketate nyaming ni mol na tafu ko woto ite ning Ijame albebe kafu kilngole kono men keta buter lalti wala tajire molti fo be tere nale.
The first day I heard about this, it shocks me.
Why would it shock you?
Because I have never partaken in any torture or abuse of any rights together with Ijame.
Kansul ka muna na etereng sedo ko kato anening Ijame inene man kafu ka deng ka tajire yake nyola ka solankolu tilimbalia.
Which department in the prisons presided over the torture of Falu, Ja and Konde?
Kasola fanna
which section of the prison?
Kasola fanna jumale mubundati meni alonko ya kenyanto ti purka Soriba Konde aning Lamin Ja mutake tajireya.
No, there is no place.
Which section?
Which
department of the prisons?
Yes.
Kasola bunda jumalem
presided over the torture of Konde and Ja.
Men sita Konde anin Ja la butero kunna. Kasola bunda jumalem.
It's we the officers.
Ntel doku lalle yake.
Was it operations?
Operations leba akwokunna bang.
Isn't it?
No. This is from the chief office.
About chief office la Carola.
Yes, the chief officer is part of operations, isn't it?
Chief officer
under the operations, yes.
Part of mantra operations la Carola. Sedo ko ha.
So the actions, the official actions of the chief officer would be the responsibility of the operations head, isn't it?
Amunda woto menketa chief officer nyina kuoluti ay be kuolu menu tamandila. Woto mo safako wol bebe operations la officer nyina kuolle ko to fonde.
After the incidents, I have briefed the commissioner.
We would come to that.
Okola ndi amata commissioner en. Council ka mbina jele.
Correct.
Tonya.
So in essence, it was operations that did the torturing.
Woto mo safu ko woto operations wolle tajire yake.
I don't understand.
Ma faham, sedo ka ma faham.
Let me not bother you with that issue. Let me
Council
just
ka
move
mbatu
on.
kane batandi wala.
It was common knowledge in the prisons
Yes.
that Ja
Yeah.
and Konde were beaten, correct?
Yes.
Ni mukulon dinguti kasola je ko konde ninja ye butele.
Yes, sir.
Sedo
And
ko.
it was known by both officers and prisoners alike.
Adun kabring official do kulalo fokata kaso ko non kole menu sorom. Ibele bota kalama.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And obviously, operations head knew that you had beaten these people.
Adun operations la nyaton ko ye nyilon ko ye nyimolo butele.
That's true.
Tonya.
They never called you to question you, did they?
Inene me commande pour que nyinin ka wala fodo ye commande le.
Yes, sir, once.
And
Sinya
who called you?
Jumale ye commande.
Operations.
Operations.
And that would be who?
Jumalti.
Ibrahim Ajame.
Sedo ko Ibrahima Jamme.
So he knew that you had beaten these people.
Wota bota kala mala ko ye nyimolo butele.
Yes, when it happened, it was rumoring in the prisons.
Abira keta akumobe janjang kanne kasola no wutumo.
Did he punish you?
Ate fana yete kulu wala le bang.
He wants me not to repeat it.
Ayendandala le konkana say anyongo ke kota.
Do you realize that this is your first time saying that?
Fo ibota kala mako nyinon sinya float yo kumofo.
And if you just go back 3 questions back, you said you never told him.
Adunye mira nyinin karota mata nyame nyinin kar saba koma. Ya nyina fojanko ene ma faye.
I said if I had informed him.
But of course you did.
Nga nyina foko ninga faye. Bari council ka bari nyina foko ya faye ne.
He called me to his office.
Sedo ko ya kumandile ala office oto.
I did not report it to him because I know I did wrong. So I know if I report, there are measures that will be taken against me.
The important...
Andu ngalon na ko man silo ka adu ninga faye silo lu bijela ate finance mentano kante kulu.
The important thing here is that he became aware of the matter.
Men kuma ya tajangole mnyindi ko ate fanana tabo ko nyin kalamale.
And it does not matter whether you told him or somebody else told him.
Oto amanke aman lo nyin na ko ya faye ne bang foete ma faye bari mfomo sa faye.
The bottom line is you were not sanctioned.
Memu ko kumuti ima ite bulala.
Yes, sir.
You were not punished.
Andu imanne te fanan kulu biriye oke.
Yes, sir.
Your office accepted your conduct.
Amunta ila ofiso yemenke wonya ya tale.
Yes, sir.
So your office sanctioned or condoned torture.
Woto ila ofiso ye tajire ya mutale wala ya tale naketa.
Yes, sir.
And that officer who accepted or condoned that torture was Ijame.
Adun officer me ya lonko asonta ko wala waira temete kulu walem Ijameti.
He wants me.
Ayendandalale de.
I am saying that the officer that condoned that torture was Ijame, correct?
Memem foka walem.
Yes, sir.
Officer me ye kuluta aya alondi walem Ijameti.
So it can be accepted, therefore, that Ijame and his team were torturers.
Woto songo sikeno nyinal ko Ijame na la kafunyolo ala do kunyolo. Tajire wala muiti.
Even whereby he doesn't partake in physical torturing.
We would come to that.
Okay.
For the purposes of the tortures you were involved in,
Okay.
Ijame's team were torturers.
Okay.
In fact, he had superior responsibility for the tortures that you carried out.
Amunta woto niajibe atelo moti membe kuolu ye santola tajire yala karola ite ye menke atelo muitela kundongoti.
Yes, sir, that's true.
Because by failing to punish you, he has committed a crime.
Atu atenyante te kulula bari amake. Woto atefamfana ye kuruyale ke?
Yes, sir.
Good. There were other tortures that happened at Mile 2 against these same people.
tajiriya dol fanal ketale mail tu kasola je ni mo kilingulu kan.
Yes, sir.
And the evidence received by this commission is that those tortures, Ijame was directly involved in those tortures. What do you say to that?
Adunga sede yaro lumeno soto jang nyina fota ko Ijame fango dabe o tajiriya tole. Yemuna foto.
There is a torture that I was not present, but I heard about the information.
Tajiriya katajede me ya lonko ngamoy bari nte fango mammabe ato o fotale.
Was Ijame present during that incident?
Those present on the ground, I don't know, because I was being briefed by Annabi Jamme.
Did you at any point in time go to the place where the tortures took place?
No, I did not.
Before the tortures, did you go to the place?
No, I don't understand that one.
Did you see the people who were tortured on that particular day?
I was informed that it's Soriba Conte, Laminja, and one, is it a Nigerian?
Derek?
Yeah.
This
Information was given to me by Annabi. Annabi was an instructor who trains me also.
What have instructors got to do with prisoners in the main yard?
Saying karandirlalu fanalu du ye muna soto ibe men tamandila kasola nkolla karola menu sorong menu be kasokono.
Then Annabi was removed from the training school. He was not an instructor.
Bari wo tembo Annabi ya bondi karambu nyintole amantara karandirola utumo.
Let's go through this chase where prison recruits ever used to help torture inmates.
Nganyin ko jang jibe menu nata do ko la kutake kaso kono je kaso la do kulalu fo wol yeg makoyro kele bang pour ka kaso kono ko lo bute.
Yes, in this case that we are trying to narrate here.
Ha nyin ko men ketambe nyim men sata kanteng.
That is the torture of Derek, Konde and Ja, correct?
Willem Derek, Soriba Konde and Ja bute to moment.
The ones they were used to assist to punish, I don't know, but these were the prisoners that were brought.
Melu ye mate be makoyro ke purke bute de molom bari ye nyul men tofote wala molti ye menu lipawlo.
You have to take one position.
Felo la kilintade.
During the torture of those individuals, were recruits used or were they not used?
Wato me be nyumolu butela recruitol wala menu na ye menu dundinan do kula kutake ye dabulandi jele bang foi me dabulandi je.
Also, I want to be very clear at this place.
Laftale ja yesene ya council.
I was not present.
Ntamantara je nu wolum.
I came from State House.
Mbotana State House le.
I went to bring groundnuts.
Ndatatiyo le kamanang.
For the recruits to peel out the groundnuts.
Pro recruitol COTOT.
On my arrival at the prison head office,
prison la korrabato.
Some of the recruits I went with
Ni recruitolu dolu menu tata nyola do kula kutolu.
We are bringing down the bags of rice,
the
bags of groundnuts. I saw my instructor, who was Annabi, standing under a tree. I went towards him. I greeted him. Then I senior him by rank. But he was my mentor. I gave him that due and greeted him. He told me, you see what your recruits were doing. I said, I told him, what happened? He said, they collect your recruits and they are down there beating Laminja, Ramses, and this Nigerian man.
Ako nyankoya jele ye lawo mo kuto leta ye samba ibe molu bute kan ka fome Ramses Lamin Jah aninyi Nigeriano.
You see, the question I asked you was, were recruits used to assist in the beating of these people?
Yaje ngani ninkaro menko wala mnyinti fo recruitolu da bulandile bute role kono biribe nyimolu bute la fo recruitolu mabendi jele ngani ninkanu wala.
Would you now confirm that from what you were told by Anabi, yes, indeed the recruits were used?
Woto silang foisa al bambandi ko tonya annabi mem foye tonya e recruitolu da bulandi jele.
That's what Anabi said.
Annabi yolof.
And who was the head of the training school at the time?
Wotembo jumalo nkarambugu nyina nyaton koti.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Could the recruits have been used for that purpose without Ibrahim Ajame?
Fodun isi recruito lu bulano le wukola ke dabulan DJ satara Ibrahim Ajame ma mansongala.
It will be a surprise.
Abekala nyetere makolti.
So did it also surprise you again when people complained that Ibrahim Ajame participated in the torture of this group of people in which his recruits participated as well?
Fodun nyimbe tere nale fanang birimolu wasita ko recruitolu da bulatale bute roto nyimmolu bute wala karola biri yake je fakete tere makolti ko Ibrahim Ajame atememu albela kebate otumo ko recruitolu da bulandi bute ro kono fo be tere nale.
No.
Thank you very much. So now let's move away from the issues of torture.
Ngabotajire yala karola sai.
Tell us about the bad food, well, or the quality of the food at Mile 2 prisons.
Afanyeng baluo menka dada kasola. Wo baluo walem domoroti. Wo fango fanan abe nyadi le abe fa barakata le fa mambaraka abe tembeda jumalto. Wo fonye itela londo.
Council, with my length of service 16 years today in the prisons.
Council ngawa wicheo mendo ku kasola do ko to saying nyinang mba sanji tan woro le kono.
I've never in any way been posted at the kitchen or at the stores or been a medical officer. Therefore, I cannot know the quality of the food.
Inene mante samba do ko la wanyoto wala tabirulato je wala domoro nyina karola wala jaral bundala woto mukuleti me yalon ko nte mallondi soto koto pour kafo.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes, sir.
That is the
Mr.
official
Tamba.
line.
Walem office la karote.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
So tell us the truth about the quality of the food. Don't tell us the official line. That is the official narrative you have given us. Oh, well, I am not there, so we don't know. Tell us the truth about the quality of the food served in the prisons. Mile 2 for that matter.
Baluo men ikadada kasola nkoli mile 2J ala Kenya ala manakibo abetea mambetea.
Is the food good or is the food bad?
Domoro nyi abetea Taliban fodung amambetea.
Council, you see, if I lie today, I have already sworn before the Holy Quran. God will punish me.
I'm not saying that you are lying.
I understand.
I am saying that you are avoiding to answer the question. Is the food served at Mile 2 prisons good?
If I may understand well, I will say the food is good because I have been eating that food. Because I normally escort prisoners to firewood. So the breakfast that they normally take along, kere, we all share it at the bus. We eat the same basins. It's not like officers, your basins is here, prisoners, your basins here. We eat the same basins. That
is good for a change, Mr. Witness, but have you ever had berry?
I heard about berry.
sedo kaya akibaro moy
Have you ever contracted beriberi?
foy nene ya ajankaro soto le bang
Never.
ani nene masoto
So you did not eat enough of the food to contract beriberi.
woto imang adomoro domo hani foy futa tembe da mento men sa kendi ay beriberi dila
So which I can understand, beriberi is caused by food or?
mbe men faham la beriberi fo domoro le kasabu
Are you serious?
to ite duibe sobe yalla bang
I'm more than the word serious. I swear before this Holy Quran.
ngan kali alquran la mbe sobe yalla
So you do not know that beriberi is caused by the food at Mile 2 prison.
Imalon ko beriberi kurango domoro le ka sababu kasola nkoluma mile 2 kasola
I've never known that.
nene mawlo
Do you realize that from all the people who have testified here, you are the only person who has made such a statement?
fo yenyin kala mutale ko melnu be nene nata sede yaro la jang ite doron ne mu moti me yenyin kalimo fo
In your statement,
ila kuma kan safari ngokono
you said beriberi killed a lot of people in Mile 2 prison.
yenyin foko beriberi mo jamale fa mile 2 kasola
Did you say that or did you not say that?
yo fole foy mafo
Yes, I said that.
ngawle fo
And how do you think those people got beriberi?
woto ya mira isa mira nyadile wo moli e beriberi soto nyadile
I think that one, unless if a medical personnel explains.
wode wo ngamira funin jara la fango ya
We escort prisoners to the hospital when they will inform you that he is suffering from beriberi. There is a name that they will in fact say it's not beriberi. I don't know, I forget the name.
Odima?
Odema.
Yeah.
The prisoner is suffering from odema. Escort this person to this place for treatment.
ndel kam kasola nkolu dandan jara rosilo menna wotumo e ka to men fo jankaro nye ka fayne odima woto wole be nyinna ala samba nyin dinkira kari to nke dandan
And most of those prisoners escorted will not come back alive.
adun wo mo jama men ke dandan wo nyawo kasola nkolu mo dantan saitana menu baluta
And those who died, are they in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 100?
woto
From the period that you've served in Mile 2?
ite wuce do ko men ke mile to
Would they be more than 100?
ya isa yirka nya dole
Yeah,
tan
their
ani talul
age.
kata keno ke
You're
mol
referring to their age?
ibe wulu samale mabang
The number of people, the number of prisoners who might have died of beriberi,
mbe men mawlem kasolanko
would the number exceed 100?
men kasolanko men nanga mo fata fo isitambi mo kemo la ba
I can remember in 2000. I can remember sometime around 2006, if I can remember well.
hakilo samuto de 2006 sangokono
Yeah, many prisoners died, but the figure will not exceed 100, but many died.
solanka jama fata bari nchafo no mammo kemo si te tambila wala bari wo silo mo jama le fata kansul ka fo si mo tansa yo sile
Estimately, I don't know, but many, I know of many prisoners.
Would you say more
ta
than
yirkano la
50?
bari jama fata kansul ka fo si mo talulo yirkano le
Maybe around 30.
sedo ka se ke fo mo tansa banyo
In just that 1 year?
sanji kilin kono
Yes.
sedo ko ha
Have you ever heard of malnutrition in the prison?
kansul ka fo ni ne nyin kurango kibaro mwele domo saharin soto baliya ka kurango men sabu
Malnutrition?
babul ka fo le malnutrition
No.
Ani
How many, what duration have you served in the main yard?
men ya dolem kaso kaso la sansamba kono e sanji jelle kiji
At the gate, like 6 years.
bunda la ka frame gate lo nga sanji woro kewto
That is where you receive new convict prisoners.
Yes, we would
Kaso
come to
lanka
that.
kutolu
How
dundi na
about
njela la.
inside, main yard?
kansul ka mbe men ya le ma kaso la sansamba kono
4 months, and that is 2016.
sedo ko karnani ayole kije men keta 2016 san kono
You don't know much about what happens inside the prisons.
kansul ka wolem nyindi ko imman londi sarin soton no kolu men kake kaso sansamba kono
That's true.
Let me ask you, Mr. Witness, if you were to survive only on prison food, the food that you used to taste when you went to the bush or forest with the prisoners. Would you be happy with that food?
Ansulka woto saying nim misali kama ila baluo amumeu be kake baluo liti domoro me yalon ko inin kasolan kolu kado mo wulo kono nin ayatara wo damma le tartaje ite fang fanan ka domoro menke fo wo be se wala le bang.
That will not take me 1 week. I will not like the food anymore again.
Atenta la lokum fonga lan tedda fila adomoro la.
Why?
Because it's scary.
Ako kado futolem.
Was it nice, Chere?
Council kaya futu di malom bang.
It's nice kere, but if you continue eating kere, no.
Kabeta ko bari mote domoro lono la ka continue domala wati.
Every witness said that it was Chere with sand.
Sede jama nyina foko wo futo bankole katara faring akono.
Maybe it will be the ones they are serving them, but the ones I was eating, there is no sand.
Sedo ko asake ka domoro mendi tele ka futo mendi la asake wote bari nteni ka den domoro men na banku bukatara ko.
Special treatment for prison officers?
Fodum wole me ka topotoro ke kaso do kulali en anyama ke bonyoto.
This kere is being brought by the prisoners they themselves.
Yim futo memba fo kanten kaso lan kolle fona kana.
Officers, we are not being this, but if you go to the farm with prisoners or firewood with prisoners, they will tell you there's food, come and eat.
Wala mindi ko nin tata nin kaso lan kol tata lo nyini wala wala tata wulo kono kudo la wala kata hani fo kunkoto kaso lan kol fongle ka o futo nati adu nin do wato sita e ka komandiro kele mbe na si ngadum.
Mr. Tamba, deny it as much as you want.
Kansul ka Mr. Tamba asoso ko ilafta la nyawnyandi nyama.
We have had soldiers who were imprisoned at the Mile 2 prison.
Sojarol nata jane melu sorong Mile 2 kasola.
They all say that the food is bad. The chere is served wet or dry, and dry is even better than wet.
Andu ibe nyina foko domoro men kar domo jeya mambete ya sako futo nyin ika fason fulale di asinandingu wala ajarama.
We have had civilians, government officials, who all say the food is terrible.
Nga civilian lu soto jane animan sakunda do kula lu fong lu be kono menu be ko baluo membe kasola simango nyin abe jawyari mbakele.
We have the imams. They all say the food is terrible.
Alimamo lu menu ye soronje ibe ko je domoro asangarata bak.
We have the thieves. They all say the food is terrible.
Sungo lu menu ye soronge na ta jang wolu be ko wo domoro sangara bale be kasola.
All prison officers, including your Director General, says that the food is terrible.
Prison do kula lu menu be ye diamo ke katabula la Director General la. Iko domoro nyung amambete ya fereng.
You are the sole person
Ite dronne mo kilingute kun kilin na.
who I have ever heard to say
Nenenga moy men na ka foko.
the food in Mile 2 is okay,
Ka fo domoro membe Mile 2 abete ya.
let alone good.
Sako ka foko a diata.
What I said, I want to be very much clear. We are talking about food. I said the kere I ate is good. But if I am to continue eating that kere, it will not take me one week, I will dislike it.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Only milk? Do you know why it had milk?
No.
Does the prison serve the chere with milk?
When we are going to firewood, yes, the prisoners will come out with their keres.
But who gives the milk?
From the stores.
You mean the prison service?
Yes,
They provide milk to the prisoners?
powdered milk.
Do you realize that the prisoners themselves organize the chere, they wash it and remove all the parts that they think is bad, and they put their own milk on the chere?
Kasolankolo ka jioleta ka futo nyinku dame mambetea dame ya lonko du feole mota ni memme mambetea je isi obondi je to men tuta je ike fansum keke o ke wala kan kadom.
Are you aware of that?
Ibota kala malaba.
Is that the carrot that they are served inside their cells?
Wolem futoti kamendi la ila selol kono bang.
That is the cherry, yes, they are served there.
Wolem futoti kamendi la.
I may not know that unless if they tells me.
Askeno mawlom fani ya fanyi.
Well, that is the evidence we have received here.
Well, council kaya wolem sede ya tu intelega men soto jang.
Are you surprised?
Foe kate terem makwoldi.
Definitely, I'm surprised about it. If they say so, because my brother was also a prisoner, then he was passing through it.
Ni wo fota de asentere ne katu mbadi ngo do soto ntele menketa kasolan kote wo dum fanan atambita o sila kilimulla.
When you go home, ask him wet or dry.
Ni seita su anyininka ajara ma bang fasinandimo.
And he would explain that to you.
Abo fule yenne.
How about the pap? Do you know about the pap?
Pap dum mono me ka fay pap membe je yo wo dum yalo ne ba.
Yes.
Was it good?
Abete atale ba.
That one, even at home, I don't like that type of porridge.
Abo fanga hanisu ko non defanga de.
The question is the pap good?
Bari nyininka ro mu nyedi wo mono abete atale bang.
The goodness of the pap and the badness of the pap, I cannot know it because I've never tasted. I dislike that type of food, in fact.
Ala betea na ala betea balia nta fono la katu ntewo domori fason fon malla fala nena madomo.
Have you seen prisoners throwing it away?
Foi nene ajele kasolan kolu ba faikan.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And why do you think they are throwing it away?
Oto sila ila miroto muna na ka fai.
Because they don't like it.
Katu malla fala.
And do you think if the food was good, they would not like it?
Fodu ila miraroto natara betea tanu fo atediale.
It could be the food is good and they don't like it. Because myself, I don't like it even at home. Not that because it is not good, but I don't like it.
Bari ala betea bale antende asikeno le malla fala. Bari nte fong felenti malla.
Mr. Witness, is it just not obvious that the reason why many of the prisoners are throwing away the food is because the food is bad?
Sedo fo nyimang senea ko ni aje kasolan kolu beke law mono fay ala betea bale ala yasab.
It could be. Because they have tested.
Asikeno katu italiane nele.
Isn't that the main explanation? These are people, they are in prison. They have nothing else. If the prison food is good, do you think really they would throw that food away?
Nyimu molle timene yalan ko be kasole kono adun domor dote isemen domo barni aje ka fay na beteata fo munan ne ta domola.
Even not the pap itself, even rice, they pour it.
Ana manke o mono dammanti tumodo hani mano mengi kata bitumodo le ka fayle.
Mr. Witness, it's because the food is bad.
Sedo dalilo membe
Pure
ko
and simple.
wolem nyinti ko amam betea wolem ko be kumoti asono yata ko yata wolem ala betea balia.
Accept the truth.
To nyamuta son to nyala.
The food is bad.
Domoro nyimam betea.
It could be. I've never tasted the food.
Asikeno katuntene na madomo.
So have you ever asked yourself the question, why is it that all these people are throwing away the food?
Woto ita fango foi me fanyinin kanyin na dunko. Muna na nyilube kanyin domoro tai ka fai. Dalila le ba koma wina ne me fanyinin ka wala.
No. I've never had myself. But I was surprised the way they poured out, those foods.
Nena mam fanyinin ka wala de baraketa nyetere makwolti ayen jakali muna na be ka domoro lu fai.
Sometimes you will see these buckets being full with pap, rice.
Modo le e kajale nyin kulupana balu be faring pap nyin na mono nyin na animano men ka fai.
And it's all being thrown away.
Yes.
And we ko be fai. Ha.
If it was good food, nice food, you think they would throw it away?
Nin domoro kendo le men diata ya mere ba fai le.
That one, I believe they can answer that one better. Well, they said because the food was bad. Yes. It's only you who is saying the food was good.
If they say so, I will accept because I have never tasted that food.
Mr. Chair, I just want to ask a few other questions about accommodation and so forth, just to get a general flavor of what he thinks the conditions of detention were. And then I'll end it there with this witness.
Yes, you may proceed.
Just 10 more minutes. Tell us about the accommodation.
Saying sedo jiadula ka molu dundi damenuto je wo fanyemba.
Was the accommodation good?
Wo taradula lu betata le bang.
The accommodations in the prisons
Kasoko no molla taradula bang.
is not good,
Amam betea.
especially at the remand wing.
Sakori man la Carola.
What's the problem?
Munam kole akoti je.
Remand wing is just like a hole.
Remind me be kole dronko dinko.
Some will be under this table, and they will place woods like this, block everywhere. If you are under you, there will be no ventilations for you.
Dolu katana dumale. Abso santo ni babaro laje do be lari wakang melno be lari nduma be kafanyo soto.
The place is overcrowded, isn't it?
Kansul ka je nata dete mosiata fonte bang.
That's very true. Some will not have places to lie down. They will stand till daybreak.
Dolu aksedo ko ha umuto nyalti dolu fangul buka hani ladu la soto ikalole fo fanoyeke.
Some would sleep elsewhere within the premises.
Dolu siladu la dolu to dinkirato je.
That's very true.
Sedo ko ha umuto
Like
nyalti.
which places?
Kansul ka minto dinkiralo men be ko.
Some will be tied in their clothes at the windows like this, and they will climb and sit there.
Dolu sila fengulu siti palantero lu bala. Ye sele santo kasi palantero la tintingulu kang.
Inside the main yard, if the cell is full,
Kasola sansambako no ninje fata.
some will in fact prefer to go inside the bathroom where the toilet is, and they will spend the night.
Dolu kadung kudula le fangoto de kamoto je. Dolu kela wole fangoto.
And the inmates would be coming to urinate and defecate inside the toilets while these prisoners are sleeping there.
Adung kasola nkadolu kana ikata kamoto je isi jala muta je dolu be laring konoto je ibe je ka sino je.
That's very true.
Umuto nyalti.
Has the prison authorities ever done anything about that?
Kasola du kula lo ila nyaton ko lu fene ne kuke otole bang.
It could be they make solutions to it, but when it is not approved, they will not do anything.
Asikeno nene kukata ko otole bari nin songo mankala kute bono la je.
How does it feel as a prison officer? You go inside the prisons and you see prisoners sleeping inside a toilet.
Ite dumbe utano la nyadi le ko ite mu prison do kula alti kaso do kula yeta kamo kono ye molu tara ibe laring woto ite fango yo je nyadi le.
Even not the toilet itself. Council, I wish you see when the overcrowding of these prisons was real in those days. Open the cells for taking over, you will open the cells and wait for the air to come out, because the odor that comes out was not good. You will stand for some time, then you enter and make counting.
Ana manke kamo kono damante. Kansul ningi futata dinkira dolto somanda ne bunda yele ite dunno la foelo folo. Hakke finjalo men kabonan kono to ka fintina mbanta. Wo finjalo fongo a mambete a fereng wala na foelo folo finjalo e finti otumo esina dun kono to pour katela do ko tamandije.
Have you ever been to a place in Gambia which is worse than inside Mile 2 prisons?
Foi tata dinkira to le Gambia jang dame yalon ko je sangara takatambi Mile 2 kasola.
No, I've never do my duties in Joshua, but I normally goes there when I was a chief officer. I normally goes there on patrol. But Janjambure, I make duties there.
Nena mando ko ke Joshua de nkata jube role la je kata visite role la je kata je kumpabo. Janjambure de ngado ko ke otol.
But all these places are better than Mile 2.
Ari nyin dinkira lu benefici ata Mile 2.
Would you say Mile 2 is the worst place anybody can be in this country?
Oto ba fala ko Mile 2 kasole jawyata kasolu beti nyim banko kan.
It's not fit for human treatment.
Adama dingulu manyantar la je.
No further questions, Mr. Chair, for this witness.
And it is still referred to as some five-star hotel.
Chairman ko andung hanimbi ikafaje ne 5-star hotel.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Thank you very much. Councillor, you asking him questions after the 30-minute break, or this is it?
This is it. He was called mainly for the allegations against him. We've we dealt with those adequately, so No further questions.
Thank you very much indeed. And thank you so much, Mr. Tamba, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Woto chairman ko Mr. Tamba inumbara. Wairi council ya nyina foko ya kumandi na nyine kama. Tumirolu menu fota atema. Puru asina ulu jabi. Adun council ko ya ulubema lefoye bandi hanufoye nata kodo ulubo nyoto. Woto silang ate pareta sedo balale. Yo bitung chairman fana ye Mr. Tamba numbara price on kana sede ya rola commission nyati limula jang.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale lafta nyinin kala.
Thank you, Chairman. I have two questions to ask you. The first was asked yesterday, and I got a partial reply. And that was regarding how, whether or not female prisoners were beaten. I want to know whether that is true or not. Were female prisoners beaten?
Commissioner ka ako alafta men nyinin kala kunun moye nyinin ka roke akola janne bari biri e jabiro ke amunta fankilim ma jabiro yewleke a jabiro nyim mantimma wolem nyinti ko musol men we ke soron kasola foy kawlu fanalu butele wala foy nenewol dolu butele je bang alafta wotole koyama wala na abbe sedo nyinin kala bi fodum ika musol men soron kasola foy kay nene kawlu fanalu butele je le ba.
If we want to see the most decent and civilized place in the prisons is female wing. Prisoners are not given trouble unless they have their trouble outside and they came. And if they came, female officers will give them proper taking care of.
Sedo ko ni lefta dinkira jela damen seneyata abe jankuring wole musol la dinkira membe kasola wo dinkira je topotota la seneyata jankuta ako wotode musolu ibukaye wolu batandi femfenna fone me kole akusoto bantade o kola ina dunnan bari konoto je akoy ka musol la kulu topotole anyama ibukaye mantora.
Okay, so the next question after that is, in cases where there is a need for a female prisoner to be disciplined, how do you deal with that?
Akala nyinin kar flanja munyineti musu kasola nkoye musolu menu soron kasola ni misal kama kliye kuke menni sartolu manta nyola andu nyanta kulula ikaw kuluro ke nyadile.
That one is female wing.
Sedo ko fo musola bulole mbang.
They knows how they deal with their prisoners, but I know that the way they treat their prisoners is just like somebody taking care of your own daughter at home.
Wamu musola bulolete bitung menu marata dinkirala ulu telefon le yalong ini musuka sola nkolu ka ko nyamin bari nakro siroto kolu katama je nyamin ikela kolu topoto nyamin amuntale nibe ifangulu dingulu topoto kang na jeroto akatam fe woleti.
Because the commissioner in charge of that wing, Commissioner Marian Bengas, will not give that opportunity to anybody to treat bad those females.
Katu commissioner memmarta je Commissioner Marian mole me yalong ko Final
question is, I don't know, but let me just ask to see if you know anything about this. This is cases where prisoners have complaints against officials. How do they go about it, and how do you deal with those things if you receive cases where there has been abuse from the level of the prison officials on prisoners?
Sai nanyin kar do mumnti ni misali kama kaso kono do kulali tajire ya wala tilimbali yake kaso lankolu la hanfo wulunata wasi wala inata kalamirola fo alikao kulu kenyadile.
And investigations take place
nka kisikisirole kakuwala
to find out about the allegations whether it is true or false.
Burun salon ni mariya nyin tumiro memfo nyin kaso do kulama photo nyalem photo nyande.
Many officers were accused by prisoners.
Officer Jamal bije kaso lankoli ye tumi.
After the investigations in the prisons,
ninna takisikisiro ke kaso kono je
some officers were dismissed from their services.
Ka officer dol fanglu bayle ila du kola,
and some their cases are referred to the police or NIA.
Dolu isi la kolu ta ya di police la wala ya di NIA la.
For further investigations.
Pour wol sitenten ka ko kisikisi.
Okay, thank you.
Inumbara.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Jones, you have the floor.
Commissioner Jones fanan lafte ñinin kala.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Tamba.
Thank you.
Just one question for you, and this is in regard to an area in the prison that was mentioned by Samba Doroba, who you said is a credible witness. He's mentioned an area in the prison that is used to torture prisoners called Trrc. What do you have to say to that?
Ñu mudam kuleti me ya lonko Samba Doroba le ya kumofo jang ala sede ya ro kono. Dinkirabe kasola je ka fadame tokturu. Wala mnyende to nyafo na kangoto. So wodinkira nying lafte nyinin kala jele la fo ite muna fo wodinkira la kwoto. Katu ko ka tajire yale kije.
I still stand by my word. Samba Doroba is somebody I know will not tell lies. But this talk true place, I am just hearing it at the TRRC here.
Samba Doroba moleti de mlot ngamen funumbelo le kam motilindi mba abuka kuma soto balofo. Bari ñin tok turu din kome ya foteng ngamo TRRC janne.
So you never heard about it from prisoners nor prison officers?
Council ka kamisona ka enko woto inene mamoy kasola nkolu la menu sorong wala inene mamoy kaso kono doku lalu fanana.
I've never heard it.
Sedo ka nene mamoy.
Thank you. Commissioner Imam Jallo, you have the floor.
Commissioner Imam Jallo wala lafte ñinin kala.
Witness,
Ako sedo.
Yes, sir.
I'm very much appreciative of your truthfulness.
Ila tonya yeme afanya men akatanye nyaboti.
Thank you, sir.
The fact that you have expressed serious regret about your past actions.
Afoko ye nimiso itandi puru yeke baro lu menu kenu.
My area in this commission is in reconciliation.
Ntela fanna mumente ñin commission to wolem kamulu sayindi ñokang.
Would you like to work with us to ensure that we create the opportunity for reconciliation?
Webela fala nintele do ko kenyola puru nsi nyimbunda ele puru kamulu murundi ñokang puru ining wo mulu kali murundi ñokang kabadi yajulo chok.
That's one question.
Umuna ñinin kar kilindi.
Very well, sir.
Ha akapareta wala.
The second question is,
Ñinin kar fula njang mu ñineti.
a lot of people are still in denial
Mo jama be lori be soso rola
that things never happened.
ko ñin kolu nene manke.
What do you have to tell these people?
Be mun fala wo moli.
Now that you have the opportunity on this forum,
Wayri sila yesilo soto ñim commission to jang.
and you tell us, please, what you have to tell them.
Woto a fonteli ilafta mun fala wo moli. Menu ka soso roke bantala ko ñim menka fo amanke ku soto rindi.
They have their own ideas, but what I have to tell them is, if they don't know, they don't know, but things have happened. Because I will not stand before this TRRC. Nobody forced me to say anything. Nobody ordered me, nobody threatened me, nobody beats me. I did it voluntarily to say these things so that I will be at ease. Because I know I have wronged, and definitely I deserve forgiveness, and I want people to forgive me. So I have to come here and say nothing but the truth. So things have happened. Let people know that things have happened.
Lafta men ko indi la jang wala ñinti ko wo molu men ka soso roke ifan sum miraro le moti ifan sum kumol le molti bari mbeñine fole yen ko kolu ketale men ka fo wala keta men keta wala ka fo ifanali siwo long andun tebina jantumo men nakana ñin sede yaro la jang mo man forcé mo man kuma dunda mo mandu ku purunga na si jang ka kuma fo adun ngankali ñine la ko ninna ta jang mbeto nya da male fola ka to nya fo adun ngaw silo leta wala nambay tandile la ko a ni ko menu fota kulu ketale de isiwo long ibe dawo da aketa mo womo ndinti isalon ko kulu ketale ntenga wala fo jang katu nata pour ka to nya le fo jang mo man forcé mo man bouté mo man kuma dunda.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Kinte. You have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte fanan lafte ñinin kalale.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Tamba.
Mr. Tamba.
Good afternoon, sir.
I remember you said when you were torturing Fallu, you knew you were supposed to give him 12 lashes by the by the law, but you decided to make it 15. Am I right?
Na nyi moy biribe fallu budela inyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala bari nata busadanya tan anil lulule diala fom filtele bam fodu ngakata wala nyama.
That's correct.
Umuto nyalde.
How did you know that you were supposed to give 12 and not 15?
Saying yawo londo soto nyali le ko nyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala amanyankela tan nil luluti yo long mintole.
That is the talking of the day in prisons, that if you are punishing a prisoner, it is supposed not to exist 12 classes.
Omu kumoleti men kaso be kawole fo ko ni be kaso lan ko kulula imanyan na busadanya dila la men si tambi tan nim fulola anyanta kanya na tan nim fulole ma.
And I'm not sure whether earlier on you know, but from here you heard from the council, lead council, that that is a prescription in the Prison Act.
Beto malo mene ya sabu bari yenyi mwe council la janne ko fo mu kuleti me ya lon ko abe kasola luale kono safari mbang fo munem.
This is just something that is been, it's just like a song that has been sing at that place every now. That any prisoner that you are going to punish by beating is supposed not to exist 12 classes. Whether it is in the act itself was not clearly meant to me.
Ndema amankoy mako ka foko abelua to nyamin wa atije wala abije bari nyimuku londi neti kasoko na amunta le fan ko don kilo men kala kasoko no wati o wati ko nibe kasola ko kulula busadanya la liparo amanya na tambila busadanya tanim fulola.
You told us here yesterday that you were in the training center. You were in charge of training at one point. And in the modules, you have the Prison Act as one of the modules to have been used in the training, but you have never been treating it. Is that fine? Is that correct? Am I correct?
Very correct.
Kasola lua nyim kaito lukono kilineti alinyanta do ko kala menna bari yenyim foko alibuka jube alibuka no masata folen to nyati ban.
Very correct.
Sedo ko tonya.
What made you fail to implement that part of the training if you want effective training?
Muna na woto alibuka wo dundi alla karandiro kono ni lafta karandiro la me ya lonko anin tonya anin tilimutata nyola.
Because I being an instructor, I cannot take that area, and I have nobody who will volunteer to come and take that area.
Ndemu karandi la menti wo dinkirante karanta molu karandi no lala. Adu mo mansoto do kulalu kono mensina kapare purka karandiro ke wo karola.
But have you people ever pointed that as a deficiency and developed some means of addressing it so that, because it's important for one to know what you're supposed to do. That's the most important fact first.
Fodung Allah wo kolu kono mo nene man soto mensi wo dinkira jube ka foja munasi dalete de amankitale de ka to kulom menyanta kela pour kala karandiro timmandi ka sahandi ka ke kulori muti ka to kulem me yalon ka anda tarla la karandiro kono le mulana aliyali nya kasi wo dinkira.
It's not we, the men physically, but I believe we as instructors, we are sent to do training courses ranging from armed drills, weapons, personal drills itself, that is food drills. Yes, we were sent on those trainings to do. So if they want us to have knowledge on this act, they would have sent us to do the legal parts of the act also. But we were not opportune to do that.
Woto ndella karandiro be laari nyamen wala mnyinti. E kambula sin karandiro la mo safono wala machoti anin telefon la balo do ko sambanya anin do ko nyim fon nyanta tala nyamin e kan karandi wolu lale bari nyimantarje pour kan karandi ko sartolu nyanta tala nyamin umu kuleti me yalon ko wode tonya amantaran na kulu kono wole nyimbe sabu wala na ko luwa ko luwa ni sartolu lanya wala na o mantaran na karandiro lu kono ntelu menu dumba karandiro fanana imantelu fanalu karandiala.
Were you only an instructor at any point, or at one time you were a manager of the training center?
Fodum ikata karandir la damanneti bang karambu nyinto je fodum karambu nyin na kolu sambanya na taranya inene sita inene tarta kunale.
I was second in command from 2011 to 2014, 2016 to 2017. I was the commandant.
Yo kabo 2011 kana 2012 nketa 14 nketa je nyaton ko no lankoti. Yo kabo 2014 koteke kana 2016 nane tarta koteke je kake no lanko nyaton ko no lankoti. O tembon tarta jele.
Okay. You have never been manager. It's answered now. Thank you.
Thank you. Bishop, before I give you the floor, if you don't mind, I have a follow-up question. I don't want to bring the witness back to this point that Commissioner Kinte has just been asking. My point relates precisely to the issues raised by Commissioner Kinte. And the instruments that pertain to the prison service, the Constitution of the Gambia, the sections dealing with it, 182 to I think 185, the Prison Act, as I understood from earlier testimonies, that was first adopted in 1953, amended about 8 times. Is there a third instrument on prison matters or implementation of the Act, perhaps some on the standard operating procedures manual?
Chairman kamenyinin ka kolmeni alonko ebedendim bankola mararo sarti bukubale ka fome constitution ala bunda keme tansay nim fulanjango la sapalulu njango wulumu kulleti menu nyanta kala korositality katu kabo 1953 sangola kolumeni alonko ilota inate sayin kan dada ka amen wala mnyindike sayin kan falin kata hanufo ala bunda me yalonka falinta fosi nya sabanyon wulumu kulleti meni alonko kumayata fo bundalu mu bundaleti meni alonko alnene noma satale kekelo tan kawlti fodum wulu aliye wala kolu jube nyaadile wala ibali bulu nyaadile.
Well, that one is the administrations. I don't know how they deal about that one.
Sedo ko wode wobe mararo bundale bulu atedal anene bulo mankungolu kono.
Council, before I give you the floor for a point of order, just complete that what I'm following up on, and that is, if you have these two instruments that I referred to, provisions of the Constitution, the Prison Summer Act, and you don't know if this other thing exists, I guess Council would address that. Can you confirm what we heard yesterday, that I think it came from you, that there is no reference to any of these instruments at all, which means that no one in the prison is aware of the constitutional provisions dealing with the prison. No one is aware of the Act, and I don't know if there are procedures that you deal with. But let Council, before you answer my question, let Council have momentum to raise this point of order. You have the floor, please.
Yes, just to show that there are subsidiary legislation, and those are the prisons regulations and the prisons rules. So you have prisons rules, which were also adopted in '53. You have prisons criminal appellants regulations. That was, that stemmed from 1936. And then you have the prison capital cases regulations that also were in 1973. So that's the body of laws that operate.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
Merci. Thank you very much, Council. Can you confirm if the officers you trained shown any of these things, or do you use it as a training materials?
Because chairman kamenyininka ko yo dinkira lumenu fonyamen kabrin na banko la constitutional la karola kata kaso bunda fon la loi la Prisons Act aning wo ku kotengolu for reference wolem ese chodiro lu sotonole menu tilinta nyin sartol ni loi la fodum al nena kawtale pour ka dundi alla karandiro kono alka dolu karandi nyame nalbe karandiro kala je fodum alke wolu tutu la je wo nyala albe kayitandi.
It have never happened. Because, for example, if I take this paper and I start reading it, but I don't understand, maybe I've been to school, I can read the writings, but what the writing itself means, I have to pass through explanations for them to digest it to me, let me know the legalities before training somebody. I can read it, but I don't know what it means, and I've never trained anybody.
Saferi kulo asiwo karanno asa jube bari ate fanana karango ning pru ay ko fahamu woto mole nyanta talaje meyo safero koto londo long aya fahamu mensi wobo ateye nyoto ka jaba kese woto ateye pru ate fanansa fahamu nate be karandiro kela ayo fahamu ro men soto je ate fanansi dolu karandi wala akobari wonene manke pru ka aboytel karandir lali nyoto wala naitel fanalte dolu karandi nola wala.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe what we should do is turn the constitution provisions, the act, the regulations that council referred to, turn them all into sing-songs, and then have every prisoner just singing those things. So you guys are singing it, and like the 12 lashes that you talked about, that you didn't know about the 12 lashes as a thing out there, but it's a song that everybody sings in the prison. Maybe we would have some musical stuff on this, on all these things, and you guys all go around singing. Bishop, my apologies that I delayed you a bit. You have the floor, please.
Okay. Chairman, that's okay. Mr. Malang Tamba.
Yes, sir.
Bishop Odikole Kanenyininka, Mr. Malang Tamba.
As instructor, it's amazing that you did not know about the Prisons Act. Don't you think that is what is responsible for prison officers to torture prisoners mercilessly?
Fodung wo faha wo lombalia wo lua kasola lua alla lombalia fo ila miraroto wole manna ke daliloti me ya sabu kasola kono doku lalu ikanyin kasola nkulu muta ke tajire ya katu ima lonne lua membe laring akoma aye memfo wala na telumang betelika tajire ya ke kasola nkola.
That's very true.
Sedo ko muto nyalti.
Now that you know that there is a prison act and there are bodies of laws that govern the prison rules, etc. Will you endeavor to lay hands on them, on the act and all the bodies of laws, and educate your fellow officers like you who do not know about these sets of rules?
Fodung, nyintekela ku sotorimoti ku kendo puru kabrim wo lualu ani wo sartolu menu be dending kaso doko wala anin kaso kono kunyalula fo atel fanante fero kala puru ka kataka alibulo yela wolu bekan nyin kamala ido kunyolu men kata kaso la kono doko laluti ali si karandi aliye londi aliye nindi pour isalong muna munti wo sartol ni wo lual la karola menu be dendin kasola sartol nin kaso kono kunyalula nyin kamala ni fanalu ya londo soto ya fahamu isaje isitama ni wo sartol ni wo lualula kaso bungo kono je mensina ke kolu sono yandirangote mensi ke kolu tilindirangote fo dung alfanalite o keno la nyin tembe mbang.
This is why officers normally contribute their money to go to printing department to print Prisons Act, but that is just for them to read it, but the understanding is not there.
Wala ya sabu kasola dokula dolu kasoto menke fansun kodo bokata kitabu dada bungoto ikafuda me printing department puru isi kasola luwa buko sang bari membe oto dron ni ya sang ika karan ne dron puru ya moy bari puru sina fahamu katama ni wolualula a wo bukatara jede bukaw fahamu de.
Is that all? It's just for you to go to the printing office and then print things and you just read and that is all?
Fodum wala mu nyinti ko ka kodo bondi kata buku dada bungoto ka kitabo sam menketa kasola lua la nyati ni akarang ye dandan na woto so amunta itelika ka wala nyama.
Officers want to be educated, but they don't have the real instruments laid before them or an institute that will come in to help to educate officers on legal matters. They don't have it. But officers, they themselves want to be educated and know what is right to them and what is not right to them. And what makes them being officers, what makes them to be correction officers, because we know that we are correction officers, but what makes us to be correction officers? And why are we correction officers? These are things that we want to know. And reading them like this, you can able to read and pronounce, but you don't know. So we need institutes to come in and help and support. Officers want to be educated.
Ako offisalu do kulalu menu be kasokono. Ilafta ye karang, ye londo soto, ye fahamu, wala na ifanali kakodobo kata kitabo nyinsang. Ako bari men na sitaji, wole mu doku bundalu, ani lua bundalu, tilindir bundalu, wol man soto mennu sina pour que telu makoy ya londo soto ke karandiala ka kulobo ye nyoto hanifo ya long ya fahamu pour sitama la ya dundila do ko kono ako wole man soto bari ka karan kulu kense ngo karanteng wo ay ka kele de bari wo man ake dalilo ti pour ya long ya fahamu ya kotolong ni ko kotolong ka koran kulu kense ngo ke wo buka ko lu boye nyoto ilafta do ku bunda lela luwa bunda lu anin tilindir bunda kono lu katu itella do ko mu tilindirol ti ka kaso kono ka molu tilindi woto nim bunda lu sotonta do ku bunda lu wala karambulu mennu sina ke telefonan karandi ke londi ke fahamundi wo sartolu ani wo luwalula akoy be lafila wala katu officialu laftale ye karang ye londo soto.
Thank you. Splendid point, Bishop Odiko. Maybe when we get to formulating our findings and the recommendations, this point and points that were made this past few days about neglect of the prisons, that would inform our recommendations and the findings.
Between silang chairman ye foka ako Bishop Odiko inumbara ye dinkira kumama bari between tul fanalum bedu ko men na janning ale ende ma hani fon tata hani fo silang nyantan na kibaro lu buntun na dameng kan na kolubo kan na yamaro lu di nyimbetar le ikono le pour kaje ko men na sita nyi londo la karola nyi karandir ko la karola ntumando lumbo fanalu la fala naw ya marolu konole pour asike kuti men se lo ay long ye ay ke kuti men fanansi soto ay tama tumandolu nim futata o tembo fananto mfanal be kato kala le ngaje ko ay ke kuti men si lo ay saha ay taranna saferolu kono mbe ya marolu menu dila.
Reform of the prisons is long overdue and absolutely urgent. We will focus on the issue as we proceed.
Betenten le ka jube katu kaso falingu nyanta kala jele falingu menu du nyanta kala je mba ko no masata le ngaje mbe taka nyamin pour même na nyanta kala falingu ti kaso la karola mbe lu fanalu no masata le nge isafeke banke nyin kamala asike kuti mo mensi tamano kaso la karola pour wo falingu li tama anyanta kala nyame nyama.
Mr. Tamba, if you have any concluding remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Sai Mr. Tamba, ete fanan na kumo kumfadulato ila kumakangulu menu be sondo mo kono ilafta memfola sai nkawle la moy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Akoy numbara chairman.
Commissioners present.
Commissioner Lumenu Bijang.
Council, lead council.
Lead council.
Media.
Kibar Bunda.
And everybody present here.
And Menu Bijang.
I want to seize this opportunity today
lafta nyi silo tala bi
to thank the commissions
pour ka commission numbara
for giving me the opportunity today
pour ye silo men din nabi
to come and talk to the entire Gambian and the entire world
pour kana diamu Gambia mu mewe anin dunia be
of what I have did on the abuse of rights of people.
Pour nga menke nga molula nyantolu mennu tinya katarjire yake molula.
It is not a pride
Amanke nga nyaranti de.
to come here and say what I am saying.
Pour kana si jang mbem fo kantem pour kaofo.
But I need to do this
Bari nyanta silal nga diamu. Nyanta okelale.
to be able to have forgiveness.
Puru molu si yam fanye.
Because without them forgiving me,
Katu niolu may yam fanye.
even if the commissions forgive me,
Handing commission yam fatanye.
there is an accountability in the next world between me and them.
Katu julu jo benteni wo molu temale dun lakira na wato sita.
I fear that place more than this commission.
Nsilata lakira lela katambi nyin commission la anin dunia.
This is why I sacrificed to come here
Wala na wakilita nyabe sio nyama kana sijang
to speak nothing but the whole truth.
kadiamu andunte femfola me manketo nyati.
And therefore, I would like to appeal
Woto mbewa sila
to the people
molie
that I tortured,
ngamenu tajireya
people like Soriba Conte,
menu beko Soriba Konde
Laminja,
Laminja
Fallou Cissé,
Fallou Cissé
with their relatives,
ini badingolu
family members,
ila dimbayalu
friends,
iterolu
and every Gambians at large.
anin Gambia mumeo menu bija menu be mane.
I want them to find a place in their hearts.
Lafta ijusokono ye jube roke
Though it will not be easy for them,
ate sono ya le fede ate kala kudi mati
because I know I definitely wronged them.
katungalo ne ko ngeto nyenne
I want them to forgive me.
lafta le ye yam fanye
And if these commissions will help me to go to the prisons,
adu ninyin commission be mako ila le ngata kasola
so that I will shake hands with these people,
pour ninyin molu sembulo di nyola
I'll be very much more than the word happy.
abe tambila nye jusula fangola le fangasi kenyen sewo bambaloti
Because there I will be sure that they have forgiven me.
katu tumola be koyla matonya tonya ni yembulo di nyola abe koyla male ko tonya iyam fatanye
Because I wronged them a lot.
katu ngeto nyem bakele
Maybe their family members were not aware of it.
tombi la badingulu mambo akalama
But here, sitting down here,
bari mbesiri njandame
they might be listening to me.
asikeno be lamo ikangi be
They might be watching at the television seeing me.
asikeno be television jube kay nyabenna
I'm telling them to find a place in their hearts
mbafole ye ijusoko no idula jube
to forgive me.
pour ye yam fanye
I did not do it because I am wicked,
amanke ko ngani ya jawyale ya kendi ngake
but I did it out of ignorance.
bari lombali yale ya kendi ngake
And in the law, ignorance is not an excuse.
adullu ala karola lombali ya o manke dalilati de
So definitely I'm apologizing
woto tonya mbe bolo sayla mbe danila mbe hak danila
to all of them.
ibe
And the second part is,
fanna fulanja mumenti
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman
I'm a member of the Gambia Prison Services.
mbe do ko la Gambia la kaso do ko bundale la
I am not dismissed from the service.
imam bay do ko la folo
I am not discharged from the service.
ando imam bondi do ko nyim fananna
Mr. Chairman, since 2017,
Mr. Chairman kabo 2017
when I was called for investigations,
biriyen commande kiskisiro kamma
up till date I'm speaking,
fokana bula bila mbediya mu kanjandameng
I've never been paid a single butut.
e manjo hani bututu kilingola
My salaries were blocked totally.
yenna jo mume belondi le fereng
Without dismissing me from the service,
imam bay do ko la
they don't discharge me from the service.
imam bondi do ko la
They don't give me any letter.
iman letter dinna
My salaries is stopped totally.
yenna jo londi la wala nyama
I'm a family member.
ndefana mo dimbayati woleti
I am married
mfututale
and I'm renting.
adumbe luwa solela
I have 3 kids,
dindin sababe mbulu
2 boys, 1 female.
kamba ndim fula anin sunkuto ndin kiling
Things are very hard with me.
kolu be koleyari mbulu
I always seek for employment,
mbe akata kanne ka do ko nyinin
but anytime I goes for interview,
bari wati nin tata interview la
they will ask me whether you have work experiences.
e ka nyinin kale foye do ko londi soto le bang
I don't want to lie to them.
man la fi fan ya foleye
I will tell them, yes, I have work experience.
isa foye ko ha ngado ko londi soto le de
And they will tell me, where is your clearance?
isa fonyen ko ila sedole la sede ku fengole
And that is either my discharge letter or my dismissal letter.
Wala munyinti yem bondi do ko la tumo men wala yem bay do ko la tumo men ye letter o men dinna.
And I cannot produce it.
Adunte o letter o bondi no la katun nena masoto.
For the past 3 years,
Nyin sanji sabatambila kono.
I'm not working.
Mantara do ko la.
I cannot acquire myself any work
Nte mando ku soto no mfaye.
except my skills
Fodun ngamenno na bulma do ko.
and the good people around me.
Animo kendo lu menu bembala.
But things were not easy with me also.
Bare koluman sono yam fede.
But I know exactly
Bari ngalo nga koita mako.
that I wronged some people somewhere else.
Ngamo le tonyeng dulaluto.
This is why all these things also are happening.
Asikeno wale nyin kole abe lankang.
This is why I need their forgiveness.
Wala nan sulatela yam fola.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman.
definitely I thank the commission.
Tonya mbe commission numbarala.
Without this commission,
Ni nyin commission man soto.
all these things will never be known.
Nyin kolu men be keta inelete lonna.
These things have been happening for long,
Nyin meta kelale.
and nobody knows about them.
Mo mambo ikalama.
But truth
Bari tonya
set everybody true.
wala be mo be foroyandila.
And this is what I stand for.
Adum mbelo la wala labi.
I will not swear before this Holy Quran.
Nte al Quran al Karim tala ngankali.
And I come here and I said a word that I know is not existing.
Ngana si jambi ka kuma fome ya lonka mansoto.
Definitely I wrong Gambians.
Tonya nga Gambian ko lu tonyenne.
And I break the trust of Gambians.
Nga Gambian ko la jikotinya.
Because the position I was holding
Katumbe palaso mentonu.
is for the Gambians.
Gambian ko letamu.
I supposed to fulfill it by taking it correctly.
Nyanta Gambian ko law jikoma fala le katonya ta mandina du kokono.
But I failed.
Bari make no.
And I have now correct myself.
Adun silang ngam fantilindile.
I want the commissions to help me
Lefta commission yam makoy.
if I can able to get my salaries or my reinstations back to
Nin
service.
sinna jo sotonno yam makoy yo londinye pour kam wala yam murundi do kola.
I am not dismissed.
Imam bay,
I am not discharged.
imam fonyondi.
My salaries is totally stopped.
Yen na jo londi la wonya.
Yes, sir.
Walem.
The third thing is
Sabanjango.
prisoners at the prisons
Kasola nkolu men be kasola.
being mailed to Joshua or Janjambure.
Mail tulem ban Joshua no ban janjambure lombang.
Anybody who stays long in the prisons,
Momondi meta kasokono.
at the end of the day, you turn to be a kid.
Alabandula ekana ke dindingoleti.
Why I said you turn to be a kid?
Menana ekana dindiya.
Not physically your body turns to be a kid,
Amanke koy balajato idanya le kamru dindiyato.
but mentally, psychologically.
Bari la miraro ni la hakilo lanya wala kamru dindiyato.
Sometimes you do certain things.
Tumodolu ikakodolu ke fang.
If somebody did not go with his senses,
Mo nimmom na hakilo manta nyola.
we'll say that this person, what he do, he knew it,
Isafo nyimari menke atautale.
but is overstayed at the same place.
Bari dinkira kilingo tara meri mbale kausabu.
I'm appealing to the government also
Mbe wasila mansakunda afanaye.
to make a look up,
Isi jube roke.
especially to the high sentence prisoners
Sako kasola nkolu menu ye wati jango lekang meta kasola.
who are in the prisons more than 8 years, 9 years, 10 years.
Menu ya lonko kabo sanji sai kata sanji tang menu ya lonko yo nyonke kasola katambi wala.
Anybody who served in the prisons more than 10 years,
Momondi tata kasola mensi ata sanji tanti.
you have passed health.
Amunta hell or health.
You have passed through hell.
Amunta idunta jahannaba le fintita.
So if somebody cannot be reformed during that period,
Momondi man falino wo wuche okono.
you will never be reformed.
Wo mari nenete falin na koteke.
And I believe in those people down there,
Andulata la ko molu menu be wo dinkirato.
especially people like Sambadoro.
Sako molu menu be ko Sambadoro.
These people will be very much good and important in the society.
Nyil molu be keno la mo kendo lutile jama molu kono itata daoda.
Because the job this Sambadoro is doing in the prisons,
Kadu nyin Sambadoro be do ko men ke kan kaso kono.
if he is outside,
Na be banta.
he would have stopped many people of doing wrongs.
Abe mo jamale balila kuja okeola.
Because he is trying to help officers and trying to help prisoners there.
Katu abe kaso kono do kula luma ko kanne. Abe kaso lankolu ma ko kan menu be sorongo kono.
He can sit and fold his arms and say, I'm convicted, I don't want to do anything.
Asisino la ya bulolu la nyo kanko ye ntefanan soron nte femfenkela.
But he is not doing that.
Bara make onyade.
So which means I understand that his case was a mistake.
woto akoyta mako ala kuo filo keta jele
and he have totally reformed.
andunga falintale
Let the government make a look to it.
man sakunda si wo kolu jibe
And if they can able to make pardons,
nisi yam fo keno
let them look into high sentence prisoners.
ye molu la ko jibe men ya lon ko ye soron wuce jangola kaso kono
It comes to the officers.
akana officer la karola fanan
Prison officers, we don't have risk allowances.
prison do ku lalu mbuka kolea alawanso soton ku koleng alawanso mbuka soto de
And our work is all about risks.
adunte la do ko benin kolea ndile katanyola
There was a time when this TV disease entered in the prisons.
wati soton tanyin toto kurango TB adunta kaso kono
Even at the hospitals, the doctors will want to make distance between them and the prisoners.
hani tata l'hopital no to doctor ol fanglu buka pare ka kata nyin kaso lankolu la
There are certain prisoners whom you know they cannot even walk.
kaso lankolu dol bije men ya lon ko buka hani tamano fang
But officers will never run away from them.
bari officer lu buka borima
That caused most of our officers suffered from that TV.
aya kendin na do kula mo jama fango nata wo kurango soto
We are not talking of coronavirus.
man corona kumo fango fofang
We cannot have that distance with the prisoners
ntelte wo keno tano la nin kaso lankol tema
because we have to mix up with them.
katu fonni ye katanyola ni du nyokono
That is a matter of most.
wo mu koleti me yalon baybalo le moti
And all these things are risks.
adu nyilu be mu kole ya koleti
You will escort these prisoners to the bush
isi nyin telle nyin kaso lankol kata wulo kono
for firewood.
kata lo nyini ngola
Many people will see these prisoners when they are coming with wood.
mo jama kanyin kaso lankol jele ni be sela nange ni lo
When you reach at the farm,
ni futata balingoto fanan
you will give them all necessary instruments, cutlasses, hoes, axe, you will give them all.
ika jorangolu be di tolle la ko kabirin terangolu fo dabolu baralang dakolu dabolu konkoliya kata terangolu animuru balu nka wala chikanga dila puriye do ko kala
And you being the prison officer,
iteme mu prison officer de
you are not even having even a razor blade.
hani lanseto tete bulu iteme mu kantarlati
And you want them to walk,
adu ilafta ye do ko ke
and they will walk.
andu be do ko kala
If they want, they will kill you and they go their way.
ni lafita isite kantarla muta ye fa yetela hajola
But we take all those risks.
bari nka ko le abeta
We sacrifice and walk.
nka mbom fanton ka do ko ke
So let the government make a look into prisons also.
woto mansa kunda isinya fay kaso fanan na karola ye jejibe
It's not only the government who can do everything all.
bari amanke ko mansa kunda la fanan si kobe kenode
I'm urging to other agencies.
mbedo mben kango dila do ku bunda ko tangulu la men be loring ifaye
Let them come in and help prisons.
ifanalu sibulo dunnole makoyro di kasola
Let them come in and educate prison officers.
yena ye kasola do kulalu karandi ye londo soto
If prison officers are educated,
nin kasola do kulalu karanta i lonta ye fahamro soto londo la karola
even the structures of prisons is not changed.
hani kasola bungulu hani mamfaling
The management will be very much correct.
ibaje la maralo bunda do ko la karola woto be betala la ay tiling
But if officers are not educated,
barning officer lu mal londi soto
they don't know what they should do.
imalong inyanta menkela
Even if you build a 5-star, like how they are calling 5-star,
hana ya tara ye hotelo ya lole ko hotelo memu 5-star tonya hotelo ti ko kaje kumandi nyamin
it is going to be worse
mutumo le fonga be jawyala
because people will keep on doing wrongs.
katu molu be kontinele ka wotilimbali ya kuluke
And the people going to do the wrongs are the officers.
adu menu be wotilimbali ya ko kala wolbe kala officer leti do kulalu
So we need educations at that place.
woto lafta londo la anin karandiro wo dinkirato
Sir, this is all I have.
sa nyina mun nakumoti.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Tamba, for your testimony and the concluding remarks that you've just made.
Inumbara bake Mr. Tamba ila sede yaro kang aning inata ila dia mo kumfa kumakang lumenula.
Thank you, sir.
The suggestions that you made, we will take note of them. And as I said, in our findings and recommendations, hopefully they would inform us very well.
Ye nyi ya maro lumenu di bitun tol fanalu bina kibaro lumenu buntunna ke kafunyoma kasafero ke animbe ya maro lumenu dila tumandolu mbaji bela le kanyin kolu be kafuje nga kafunyoma nga safe mbe meng bondila kadi aber kala wala nyama.
Again, thank you very much, for coming to testify.
Kotake inumbara bake puru isonta kana CDR la jang.
Thank you, sir.
Council, with reference to time management, maybe you can help me here if you come up with some options, since you would have already had contacts with the next witness. We can break now for a regular 30-minute break, or take a longer lunch break and come back at 2:30. Give me some options, and we will decide when to come back.
Well, how about to come back at 1:30? And then the next witness is likely to be a short witness, or we can come 2 o'clock. The next witness is likely to be a short witness, and we would finish maybe around 4 or a little thereafter.
Well, if you come back at 2,
Yeah.
you know, a few commissioners here who would want to connect with their Lord, God, in praying, that would be affected by that.
We can come back 10:02.
10 past, fine. If we can come back at 10:02,
Yes.
we will break now and resume our
Thank you.
proceedings 10 past 2. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you again, Mr. Tamba, for coming.
Thank you, sir.